Congratulations to Kansas. Played a great game and a big win for them. Incredibly disappointed. Made too many mistakes today. Turned the ball over, penalties, timing of all of it was really poor. And really, to me, it falls on the fourth down. Should have called a timeout there and put our guys in, let them get settled down, and I didn't. So I blew it, and really felt that it could have helped those guys in that situation, but didn't play with discipline. Same thing that 2 weeks in a row, different ways, but it all counts the same. It's discipline or lack thereof, and 11 penalties for over 100 yards and 3 turnovers, not taking care of the football. I thought our guys played with effort. Don't think we always played real smart, and gave ourselves a chance to win late with a couple of turnovers forced. And but again, I let our guys down on that 2-minute drill. Could have helped them, got them to fourth down there, and so really, again, hurt for the guys. And as I told them, we're not gonna. We've been telling them several weeks in a row we're not going to be defined by any one win or any loss. We got a lot still out in front of us. This one hurts, it stings. We got punished for, again, a lack of details and discipline, and just me having our guys ready to play at a high level. And but we got Oklahoma State, and certainly the rest of our schedule. Got again an opportunity to still achieve most of our goals, and so now it's about how we respond.
How tough is it whenever Danny's out, and then when Danny's out, whenever he's not out there for that defense, and how did you see the guys adjust?
I thought guys responded well. Kip got in and did some great things, and we rotated some other guys in there. I thought, it hurt for Danny, and he's a great player, and so I'm sure some degree there's an impact, but no excuses. We didn't do the things that it takes to win a game, a tough, tight game, and but KU did, so I don't want to take anything away from Coach Leipold and their football team either.
And Brent, after Ethan's interception, you guys were real conservative on offense. One first down probably.
Well, you'd like to be better there. You'd like to chew up some clock. If you get a first down, it's over. But we forced them to use their timeouts, and if we could have been a little better on the 2-minute, we're not having this conversation either. But certainly, you look back at it after the fact. You don't want to expose yourself and turn it over, but you'd like to, get a first down there. That makes things a hell of a lot easier.
Did you guys get away from the running game a little bit? After it's 14-0, you get back in it with a really powerful kind of running game. Did you get away from it a little bit?
I'd have to go back and look. Obviously, we came out in the second half and it was punt, fumble. And then we had a touchdown, and we punted, and then we got another touchdown. And then, again, we went 3 and out and punted when we're making them use their timeouts there. And so I think, one of the big plays in the game, we end up punting, was we got the penalty on the unnecessary roughness on offense, after a really good run, and it's going to be short yardage for a first down. We end up punting. We got pushed back when we're backed up, and again, that's what the game does to you. You get punished when you don't do the little things right, and we certainly didn't.
To John's question, you don't have Marcus Major today, it's how weak it's banged up. How much more difficult does that make it to
Well, again, we had a career high. He was really playing behind his pads well, and not having those two guys, again, that's part of the game too. And again, hate it for Tawi. He was playing really, really well, and gave us a chance to get back in it and get the lead as well.
Brent, talk about the self-inflicted wounds on that touchdown drive, the 30 yards and personal fouls, and then what did you see on the targeting call? What did they tell you on the targeting on Pearson?
Well, they said that again. He lunged and hit him in the head, and it's bang bang. I just, you're literally, into quarterback scramble on the 3-yard line. So I don't know. It is what it is. We didn't deserve. We let him down there. We have, coach can't talk that way to the officials, and again I didn't love the call on 15. Guys tackling him. He don't know where he is, if he's inbounds or not. He definitely wasn't up, and but again, those are 3 critical penalties there, on the touchdown drive.
Brent, this is 2 weeks in a row that the offense at times looks like it's able to move the ball, and then it sputters at times. Just what's your confidence level in them right now?
I got confidence in them. Again, that's football, we got to be better in lots of parts of the game, both sides of the ball, and there's a lot that goes into it, and so again, to me they gave us a chance there to win the game, and again, we can't turn the ball over, and we need to be more. The penalty on the unsportsmanlike penalty was huge, but we got to stop them on D. We forced a field goal. We had 2 back-to-back series where we forced we had interceptions, and then to me it comes down to that 2-minute drive where I got to be better for the guys there on 4th down.
Brent, that on once they get the ball in the very last defensive series, you give up a 37-yard pass. Talk about what's going on defense right there with you on the final drive after Zinga can't, pooch kick it, so he kicks it through, and they have to start at the 25. Talk about your defensive series there, because they drive and score.
That was the drive they scored.
Yeah, the very last of the game.
Oh, the last one of the game. Yeah, I mean, well, again, we got them to 4th down a couple times, and like I said, I should have called timeout. That's the name of the game right there. Guys were, they didn't have any timeouts and didn't want them to have time to draw up something, and love to have it back. You can't, So I hate that I let the guys down there.
Why didn't you call timeout there?
I just told you.
Sorry.
I didn't want to give them time to draw it up, and again, bad decision.
What were you seeing from your guys in that moment to make you
I
think?
thought they were playing hard, man. We were disrupting what they were doing. Key almost had the, we were close to getting him down a couple times and making plays on the ball, and so it felt really good, felt confident, in that moment. But if I could do it again, I would call a timeout there and got them into, just let them settle in and play it with just one play on the line.
Can you talk a little bit about that last touchdown, balancing, letting the team score, maybe if that was the call to get the ball back?
Yeah, I mean, we had to. They're going to milk the clock and, punch it into, to win. And so we gave them let them score, and let's get the ball back and see if we can, get a 2-minute down there and go win.
After the delay, did you guys get a surge from that, or get kind of maybe a reset, come back in the locker room after the lightning delay? It was 14-0, all of a sudden you guys.
Well, yeah. Again, that's the game of football. They had an extra week, and so our guys were at times on our heels, and then we fought back and got the lead, but coming back in, I think it was good for us. Some ways, probably good for them too. I don't know, but I thought our guys handled that well.
Brent, you guys had I think it was a 4th and 7, and you guys came out like you guys were going to maybe go for it. Nick Anderson jumps off sides or false starts. Did you have any intention of going for it there, or was the plan to always punt or maybe kick a field goal there?
Well, just looking at all the options there.
False start was not one of them.
That's definitely not what you wanted.
Danny went out You don't only lose a physical player, you lose his leadership on the field. How tough is that? We asked you about it in your, how tough is that just losing that leadership, maybe lining guys up and such?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, there's an effect. I don't want to downplay it, but I don't want to, not, looking for excuses. We had a chance to win that game without him, and we didn't do the things that it takes to do that. But Danny's, he's an emotional leader. He does a great job out there on the field, getting things lined up like they need to be. So, but I also thought that, the other guys, handled it, pretty well.
You
Do you
have
have
an
a
update
status
on
on
Danny?
Danny? An update status on Danny?
I don't.
Did he go back out there and try to play a little bit?
He did.
I'll play.
Yeah, play.
Just didn't like what he
Yeah.
felt? Or-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brent, I'm way in the back, I'm sorry, I'm
Yep.
not close. That, the bench penalty, can you specify what happened for 15 on the bench? You said that-
He just had a coach that was barking at the ref, and he didn't like it.
You?
No.
Mark? Was it you?
No.
Brent, was Gentry Williams available today?
He wasn't.
Do you know the extent to that injury?
I don't think it's long-term, but I don't think it's long-term.
Any other questions? Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Thanks, Brent.
Yep.